Okay, y'all, so I'm at the point where I'm probably going to start writing. I've kind of nailed down like the event. I've nailed down the beginning of the story. I'm just kind of reading through Loving Ashley, certain parts to pick out things that I need to account for, because again, I'm a continuity nerd. I know there's going to be something that falls between the cracks, but I'm trying to get this done. A lot of it is set up. A lot of the reading of Loving Ashley is set up, reading to get the setup so that I can start writing this. I'm so fucking excited. Like when I tell y'all, I'm having fun, and I didn't even put pen to paper. I mean, well, I did. There's like a scene and a half that I have already written out, very rough, definitely going to be polished or altered a little bit, but I'm having a good time. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't know what this video may be, but you know, whatever. Check me after the break. I don't know.
I told you so.
All right, so I was supposed to go to a little get together, a little kickback tonight, but I told myself it's August and I'm buckling down. I was giving myself the first to do this because I told that person that I was going to go, and this was planned before. It ain't happening. I'm going to go get me something to eat, throw some soap around this kitchen, and then buckle down and write. So I did say that I'm prepared to start writing, and I am, but I think I need to do just a little bit more brainstorming because I do have a bunch of moving parts. I have some characters, and for the most part, everybody's established, but there's like 2 or 3 that I need to do a little bit more work on to make sure they're like stories are fit, like they're fully realized and all that. But even with that, it shouldn't take long at all because I've been taking notes for the last couple days, been jotting stuff down, whatever. So I'm gonna do that. So let me go get some nourishment. Let me clean this kitchen and then sit back in this chair and be here for the rest of the night. All right.
Turn left onto Sojourn Drive.
Waiting for the signal. I wanna go down and watch it fall down. You give me the green light.
So where am I? I'm laying down the I'm laying down the foundation. So I am going into this book with a solid plan. I have like 7 scenes worth of structuring that I'm doing. This is going to be really rough. I'm going to lay those down, and then I'm moving into the back half of the book. Again, I am determined to make this a novella. Another part of that is, once I'm done, I will have someone read this because there's things that I'm trying to have happen that will wrap up a lot of like loose ends. But with it being a novella, there's not the same expectation as it is with a full-length novel. And so I want to be able to tell this concise story, cross my T's, dot my I's, and then I want someone to read it to tell me yay or nay, like, okay, this is fine, or like, we need a little bit more, because I know I can write, and so that's my biggest concern, is not going over. Now, of course, if this ends up being a little bit longer than a novella, then so be it. But I'm shooting for that, and I just want to get it done and get it done right. So I have like a fuck ton of notes, and I am writing my ass on. I got my my little colors. Like, I'm having a fun time with this. So I haven't technically started writing because a lot of it has been set up. I'm hungry, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to start writing tonight. Clearly I'm not going to finish. It is, we're in the 9 o'clock hour. I might get a lot done, but y'all, I feel so fucking good about what I have here now. So that's that. So like, if you have any questions, thoughts, ideals, or whatever when it comes to Ashley, when it comes to Misho, when it comes to this world, when it comes to the city, 𝙱𝚐𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒�:in the comments. I'll be back with another update when I have one. Excuse me. So I just finished the prologue, and it took a little bit longer than well, I'm gonna quit saying that because I don't have a time limit or a deadline on this. I'm trying to get it done ASAP, but like, whatever. I'm gonna quit saying that. I'm gonna try to anyways. So I'm done with the prologue. Of course, this may change. I kind of wanted it to be a bit longer, but that's where I am trying to catch myself. So I do have a bit of an outline. Well, I have an outline, and I have, this one isn't as detailed as Loving Ashley was, but it has the details that are needed, and I'm giving myself space to be a pantser and fill in the blanks where I need to. But my thought of making this longer, I had to catch myself, because not that it would not enhance the story, but this is a solid prologue. There does not need to be more. There can be more, but I don't want to force it. Now, after I start writing and get through more of the book, and there's something that maybe I want to go back and add in to kind of seed in some shit in the beginning for the middle and the end, that's different. But right now, chef's kiss, is fine where it is. So I'm going to take me another like little break, and let's say break, but I'm just going to step away from the writing part and then now start digging into this outline. What am I going to do? Because I have the scene set up in order and whatnot, but I want to just do what I always do. Just make sure that they're all laid out well enough and that I'm addressing all the things that I need to. So I'm kind of taking notes on my first scene. I have some notes, but because I'm done with this prologue now, it actually, there's something that I planned to have in the prologue that just did not make sense to be there with the prologue that I have now. So I need to add it to this first chapter, but do it in a way that it makes sense. So that's what I'm on now. It is in the 11 o'clock hour. I don't know if I'll be recording anymore tonight. If I do, stay tuned after the jump. If not, Rhayne Coleman, love story architect, write stories about black folks in various situations. And right now I am in my love story, contemporary love story bag. Urban. Loving Ashley is the debut novel. It's out. Check that out. KU, Amazon, etc., etc. Links will be in the show notes. And I'm going to go ahead and either stay with me after the jump or I check you on the next one. All right.
Michael Jordan cut his hair because of us. Huh? Michael Jordan cut his hair bald because of Onyx.
Because of Onyx. Get out of here.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
All right, so I wasn't supposed to be leaving the house this month because you know my goal is to write. But I have a Texas themed brunch to go to. And I'm gonna do my part, and we're gonna stay for a little bit, get some food. I didn't realize it was like a networking event, so I'm kind of using it as this excuse. So I will be taking a few copies of my book just in case. I don't know what type of networking, like if it's STEM, if it's, I don't know, small business. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna be prepared. I am freaking tired. So, I got up and added some notes about this next chapter. I haven't written anything today. The way my mind works, and I think this may be relatable to some, if I have an appointment or something for later in the day, I can focus, but it's sometimes hard too. So like knowing that I had to do this, and then I got the theme for the brunch like last night, and I was tired and I was writing and I didn't really have anything that fit. I was just like, my anxiety behind that was like, I can't really write, because once I get into the groove of writing, it's going to be time to go. That being said, the silver lining is I need to get more damn Texas clothes and them little cowboy shirts and little hats. So I gotta get something. So, all right.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things.
Okay, so while I'm waiting to leave, I got a lot of shit done. So, how do I put this? So within this world of 𝙱𝚐𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚒, the city that I've created, you're getting the romance books, you're getting 𝙱𝚐𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚒, and these are traditional romance stories, happily ever after, happy for now. I don't know what video I would have mentioned this, but I also have the like darker, grittier stories that are still like love story adjacent, not necessarily romance, that deal with the city. Something I think you would think of more like urban romance, simply because of the city setting, which I think my contemporaries do as well. What I'm getting at is we have the lighter contemporary stories with 𝙱𝚐𝚒𝚗𝚒 and Ashley, and then we have the tad bit darker stories. Within that, there's a lot of moving parts of the city. And so my plan is always to give you a good story, beginning, middle, and end. I want you to fall in love with these characters, but I want to be able to hint at other things that are happening within the city. And so this first phase, because honestly, I'm just going to lean into the whole comic book history of mine. So in this first phase, you're getting Ashley, Belly, and Cian. You're getting their fun, happy, love, romance stories. And then you're getting hints at some of the other going-ons in the city. And so I'm hoping that that can shine through. I know there was a review that I believe Ashley on TikTok is the one who mentioned it, that like there's clearly something else happening in the background. There's some things that are set up, and that was my plan. So hopefully I did that right. But what I have been doing in the time of waiting to leave for this event is going through my plans that I've already laid out before I even knew who Ashley, Belly, and Cian were. I had plans to do certain stories in certain books, and I'm revisiting those notes just to make sure that I'm on track, because Ashley's story, though it is the first, there's a whole timeline of things that are going on prior to the opening of this story and then after the ending of it. Like so I am just trying to make sure I have the pieces in play. And so this has been really fun revisiting this. So the thing I mentioned about like having an appointment and then like my brain not being able to like get me to do the thing before the appointment, like that is still the case, but being able to dive into this is actually going to help me with the novella, because there are all I got to say is when it comes down to this novella, make sure you are paying attention to the characters listed, because some of these folks are going to pop up again, and some of them maybe in smaller ways, some of them in much larger ways. And so that's what I've been doing. So I don't know, I think this video may be a bit long now, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm Rhayne Coleman. I am the love story architect. I'm writing stories about Black folks in various situations. Right now I am in my contemporary love story bag. Loving Ashley is available on KU and Amazon at this time. Go ahead and check it out, read it, write a review, and come back and tell me you wrote a review. So follow me on this journey of getting this novella done. I will see y'all in the next one. Do the socials and all that. Subscribe, and like. And bye.
These days,
He say, she say, we duck and dodge for crumbs of love. Baby, tell me what you need, you best believe. Ain't pulling strings, don't make believe. I'm really you, I'm saying I am. Let me put you on notice, you don't need the perfect moment to tell me that you want it. It ain't no read between the lines, if you looking for a spark, you know you got the whole fire.